everyone. So I will continue with the HPing 3 only. So before starting the video, I want to tell you something about the scene attack which I have told you I will perform with the HPing 3. So basically, what is scene attack which is done by HPing 3? Actually, scene attack revolves around sending half-open connection which are initially try to send the scene packets, but you are not completing the handshake. They are used to target the access point and most popularly the firewalls of any computer. Actually, access point means the point from where the net connection is going in and out, and the fire and obviously know what is firewalls. They are used to bring down firewalls because they are half open connection, and obviously the firewall will not treat them as actual firewall. So this type of things is usually done with HPing 3. And because you are sending the scene and another scene package and another scene package, the perform scene, so that's why firewall doesn't treat them as actual firewall, and you can bring it down. To perform scene flooding with the help of the HPing 3 is very much simple. Just we have to memorize the one simple command. So first we have to write the HPing 3, which is the command, and then hyphen capital V for verbose. You will actually, if you forgot this command, actually it's not an issue. If you do hping 3 hyphen help, you can get all the list of the commands which are available to do this type of attacks. Then give hyphen small c. So what is small c? Small c is used for count. So if you can in the previous video I have told you small c is used for count. Actually, it is the number of packets used to be sent to the particular target, and then and then write the number of packets which you want to send. Like in this case, I will send 1,000 packets, but you can send any number of packets you want, but don't send too much packets. So don't act like that. So send the limited number of packets which you can see the result. And then do one thing, then give hyphen d. Hyphen d is used to mention the size of the package. Size of the package usually stays from 64 to 120. You can increase the size of the package also, but in this case I will stay with the normal. I will stay with 100. And then give hyphen capital S. So what is the meaning of capital S? Capital S you have to mention the type of the packets. So in this case I am performing a scene attack with the help of the HPing 3. So I am mentioning hyphen capital S to perform a scene scan. Then I will use hyphen P to mention the port. So port can be anything which is open and you want to bring down. So it can be an FTP port, or it can be an SSH port, or it can be anything, or it can be a HTTP port from which the HTTP connection is going. So in this case I want to target an HTTP port. Actually this port is open or not, I don't actually this port is open or not, I don't know, but let's see what happens. Because I will not target my own router, because if I target my own router, I have seen that the whole network of the router and the whole the system of the router will go down and it will get crashed. And eventually what do I have to do? I have to reset the router, and I have to do every type of setup and installation in my router. So the steps is very much same. Just you have to perform what kind of attack you are performing and the device which you have only permission to test. Otherwise if you don't have any permission to the device you are testing, don't test, because DOS attack is very much illegal, and you might end up in jail for performing DOS attack. So I just for right now I want to mention, I want to attack the port 80. And then what will I do? I will write hyphen flood. Actually I am flooding the packets, sorry for the spelling, and flood. And then I will what will I do? I will mention the IP address. So in this case I'm mentioning the IP address of my Windows machine which is running on the same network, 192.168.0.103. actually uh, Actually you can see the attack, but I think my Windows machine will not get anything, because it is because it is scene attack secret, and nowadays I'm using Windows 10 updated version. So they have performed scene security, this type of security, I think those attack security or like that. But if you send like 1 lakh 10 lakhs packets, so it may kind of affect the system. So I will not send so much of packets, so it will get so it might get the system crashed or hampered. So and then press enter. So you can see HPing 3 is in flood mode, and it is saying 40 headers plus 100 databytes. So what is doing, it is going to send packets to the IP, what I have mentioned, the IP address of my Windows machine. It will establish a half open connection, and it will not create any issue, because half open connection actually in general it doesn't create an issue. So you are sending half open SYN packets to that machine. So I think my Windows machine will not get hampered or crash, because as you can see I'm showing you. So my Windows machine is correct up to date, so it is not, nothing is happening. So if the security of the system is not much high, and if you perform this HPing 3 attack, or if you perform this attack on your router by disabling the SYN attack or DOS attack security, so it will obviously get effect. So if I press Control C over here and made a stop, so you will see 0 packet received and 100% packet loss. So actually 100% packet loss, actually I am sending the same packet which is half open, so that is why it is saying the zero packets received. So this is the basic steps of how can you perform a SYN attack using HPing 3, which is a type of DOS attack or a denial of service attack. So thank you for watching the video.